Shalom Aleichem, welcome to Online Smicha. You know, there is the great mitzvah of Kohanim, the mitzvah of Birchas Kohanim, where the pasuk says in Parshas Nosai, Daber al Aaron v'alban of Lamer Kois Varachos b'nei Yisrael, and they have a special mitzvah to bless the Yiddish people, the Yiddish kids. And there's a beautiful mimer from the Tzemach Tzedek in Derech Mitzvah, where the Tzemach Tzedek says what's unique about the bracha of the Kohanim. Because the sons of the Kohanim come from Aaron. Aaron is the same letter as Nira. So whereas a regular bracha takes time for it to go through channels and tzimtzumim, Aaron's bracha is bebechinas Rav Chesed, and it comes through in a strong, powerful way, and it's it's tangible, and you see it very quick. And that's the koyach of Kohanim. Now, where does this koyach come from? What's so special about this? There's in Likutei Sichos Chelik Lamed Gimel, page 50, where the Rebbe says, I don't get it. The brachas are already mentioned in Parshas Bechukoisai. The Torah says, if you keep Torah, I'll tell you what brachas you're going to get. What's unique about the brachas of Birchas Kohanim? And the answer is, one of the answers the Rebbe gives, that in Birchas, the regular brachas of Parshas Bechukoisai is, if you keep Torah, you will be getting this. And Birchas Kohanim has the power to bless what you already have, that should grow and be saved and multiply. It's a much deeper bracha. It's a bracha l'mayla mederech hateva. In Medrash Tanchuma it says, Amar Knesset Yisrael lefnei HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Ribono Shel Olam. You tell the Kohanim that they should give the bracha. We want to have your bracha. We want to have it straight from you. So Amar Lem HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the Eibusha says, even though I told the Kohanim to give the bracha, Ani oimed imoim u'mevarech eschem. I'm standing there with them, giving the bracha. And that's the reason the Kohanim raised their hands. Loimar shakadosh baruch hu oimid machreinu. It's basically saying that the Eibishter is with us, standing right behind us, and he's giving the bracha too. Now, it's also brought in Shari Tshuva, in Orach Chaim Siman Kuf Chav Ches, which is Hilchos Birchas Kohanim, that the Haflah says that every Yisrael has part of the mitzvah of Birchas Kohanim. Why? Because since they could only give a bracha when there are Yidden present, so we become partners in that mitzvah. For example, by a Yavam, it says Yavam or Yova Yalah, and so the mitzvah is for both of them. So same over here, the only way the Kohanim are able to perform this mitzvah is if there are Yisraelim. So the Rebbe again in Likutei Sichos Chelik Yidalad Amud 41 says, that comes out that a Yid who listens to the bracha, he has chelik in the mitzvah of Birchas Kohanim. Now, I just said that the Yidden wanted the Eibishter to give the bracha, and the Eibishter says, I'm there with him. I'm there with them. So I'll tell you some interesting things I saw in the Chassam Sofer on Parshas Nosai, on these psukim. First of all, he says, Koi Soimru Koi Sevarachos b'nei Yisrael. So the Baal HaTurim says all the places the Torah says the word Koi, and what's the significance with the Chaf Hei. But the Chassam Sofer says Chaf Hei is the Chaf Daled Matnas Kohuna. We're talking about the Kohanim. They're getting 24 presents. From the Eibusha says as Kohanim they deserve the presents, and the 25th is the mitzvah of Birchas Kohanim. Why is it a mitzvah, a matana? Why is that considered a matana for them? Because the Torah says they have to say it loud, and the Yidden have to respond to it, then they get blessed from the Yid, by who the Yid responds to it. Then they are getting a matana. In other words, they think they're only giving brachas to somebody else. But for them it's a matana because they're in return getting a bracha too. That's the Chaf Hei Matnas Kuna. But he says a couple of fascinating shtiklach there. For example, one of his shtiklach, he interprets, Koi Sevarachos b'nei Yisrael, this should be the bracha. What should be the bracha? Amar lahem. You the Kohanim, you're the leaders, you're the teachers. Teach Torah to them. The bracha is that you teach them how to live. Teach them how to run a Yiddish life. And when Amar lahem, then you will see that Yevarechecha Hashem, that the Eibishter will bless you, you Kohanim. It's referring to the Kohanim, says the Chassam Sofer, that your words will be proper, your words will be understood, what you're going to teach, people are going to listen to. And then automatically, if you teach the right way and people listen to you, then automatically, V'ani avarachim, I Hashem will double down and give extra brachas. But it's a dialogue how the kohanim, as the leaders, the teachers of Klal Yisrael, teach the Torah, and actual bracha is the amar lahem, is what you say, how to teach, how to live a life of Torah. And he also says in another shtickle, V'samu eshmiya b'nei Yisrael v'ani avarachim. So he learns pshat like this. V'samu eshmi, take my name. Which name? Aleph Daled Nun Yud. Take the Aleph Daled Nun Yud, which is B'gematria, what? 65. Aleph Daled Nun Yud is 65. V'samu eshmi, take that 65 and put it al b'nei Yisrael. Put it on top of the gematria of B'nai Yisrael. When you do 65 on top of B'nai Yisrael, it's gematria 668. Tafrei Samach Ches. When you have Shmi on top of B'nai Yisrael, then Ani Avarachem. Add Ani, which is 61. Add Ani to 668, ends up the value, the total is 729. When you have all that, 729, you're in the safety zone. You know why? Because it's the gematria of Kras Sutton. It rips up any negativity that the Sutton has. Again, let's play this all out. Put Shmi, put Aleph Daled Nun Yud, 56. 55, 65. Put that on B'nai Yisrael, which is 668. So when you have Shmi and B'nai Yisrael together, add Ani, 61, you'll have 729. And 729 is Kras Sutton. The Sutton gets wiped out, and you have no challenges, no nisyonis, and it's only brachas ad blidai.